Good morning, comrade. Have you noticed that when people are afraid or they don't understand what's going on or they feel threatened, they immediately call them Nazis? Trump was called a Nazi. He went against the big powers. They didn't like that very much. The truckers came to Ottawa with a message of freedom, and they didn't understand what that meant, and so they called them all Nazis. And Putin, he's calling the Ukrainians Nazis now. There are some lawyers that have a few words to say about Canada and its current state. And boundaryfreepress.ca, or 3 Minutes in the Morning even, would get you to a site where you can make comments. Thank you.
This is not healthy. This is not how you build a civil society. This is not how you sustain one. The fabric of society is a thin veneer, and it doesn't take much to destroy it. And that was obvious to some of us in March of 2020. You cannot simply flick a switch and turn off a complex society and not expect there to be severe consequences that we will be living with for generations.
We are Canadian lawyers.
In our country, civil liberties are under unprecedented attack.
Governments, public health authorities, universities, public and private employers, municipalities, and businesses
are trampling Canadians' rights and freedoms.
Our free society is at risk. Legislatures have passed statutes that delegate broad discretionary powers to unelected public health officials, who then create draconian legal restrictions by fiat, without public scrutiny or open debate. These directives give cover to private and public employers to suspend and dismiss workers who insist upon their right to decide their own medical treatments. In our system of law, no principle is more important than the right to control your own body and to make your own medical and health decisions. An anxious populace, swept up in a deliberate campaign of fear, now believes that individual liberties upon which our liberal democracy is founded are dangerous and selfish. A growing collectivism that demands safety at the expense of autonomy shapes public policy.
Now that is frightening. From the lawyer's mouth, that is a threat to democracy.